Ciao and welcome back. Today we're going to talk about Italian nouns and articles. When we talk about nouns, I'm talking about common nouns, so nouns that indicate generic objects, persons, or places. Most of the nouns nomi in Italian, change their structure depending on gender and number. So depending on if they're indicating a masculine or a feminine thing, and if they're indicating something singular or plural. So how do we recognize the gender and the number of this noun? There are some tricks. These are not rules set in stone, and I want to specify this because you will see that there are a lot of exceptions. But these are some ways that can help you figuring out what is the gender of the noun and if it's singular or plural. So most of the noun that in Italian ends with O are usually indicating something masculine and singular. For instance, the word bambino indicates a child that is a male child, and it's only one. Most of the nouns instead that ends with a indicates something feminine that is also singular. The other example that I'm going to use is bambina. Bambina, it's a noun that indicates a female child. When we want to make the plural of these two groups of nouns, we have other rules that can help you out. So if we have a masculine singular noun that ends with O and we want to make the plural, so we want to indicate a bunch of male children, we will make the noun end in I, in Italian. So bambino will turn into bambini. Bambini, it's a word that indicates two or more male children. At the same time, if we want to make the plural of a noun that ends with a, the rule that we have to be aware of is that all the nouns that end, not all, most of the nouns that ends with a will make their plural in I. That in Italian is e. So bambina will make its plural into bambine. Bambine, it's the noun that indicates two or more female children. So to summarize, we have nouns that, most of the nouns that in Italian ends with O in their singular form will make the plural into I. Ragazzo, ragazzi, bambino, bambini. Most of the nouns that end with A will make their plural into I, and they will indicate female object, persons, or places, either in their singular or plural form. So we will have bambina, ragazza, and in their plural form, these nouns will turn into bambine, ragazze. In Italian, though, we do have also another ending for singular nouns, that is, the ending with the vowel I, that in Italian is pronounced as e. For instance, the word elefante, elephant. These nouns will make their plural into the vowel I again. But what it is important to know about this type of nouns is that they can either indicate a masculine or a female object, person, or place. So for instance, we will have elefante, which is masculine, that means elephant, and erba, which is feminine, that means grass. How do we establish at this point the gender of these nouns? We will have to look at the articles or the adjectives. Now we're going to take a look at the articles, gli articoli in Italian. We have two groups here, the definitive article and the indefinitive article. Gli articoli determinativi, definitive, e indeterminativi, indefinitive. To know the difference between these two groups of article, please watch the previous video in this module. Like nouns, definitive articles change depending on gender and number. So depending if they are preceding a noun that is masculine or feminine and a noun that is singular or plural. So depending on the noun that they are preceding, you will have to make adjustment to your articles. So if you're using an article in front of a masculine singular noun, we will have to use these three articles, il, lo, or el apostrophe. When do we use these three different articles? Usually we will use il, so if we have the word ragazzo, the noun ragazzo or bambino, we will precede that noun with the article il. When we do have a noun that is masculine and singular but start with S plus consonant or Z or PN or PS, we would use the article lo. When instead we have a noun that starts with a vowel, we will use L apostrophe. Let me make some example. If we have the word studente, that means student, this is a masculine and singular noun. But this masculine and singular noun start with S plus consonant. So we cannot use the article il, we will have to use the article lo. At the same time, if we have the word which is masculine and singular, amico, that means friend, this word, this noun, starts with a vowel, so we will have to use L apostrophe in front of it. The plural of this definitive article masculine are I or gli. When do we use I? We will use I when we have to make the plural of the article il. So, if in the singular form we have il ragazzo, in the plural form I will have to turn ragazzo into ragazzi, and I will have to make the article il a plural article, and I will choose I ragazzi. For the plural form of lo and L apostrophe, I will use gli. So here we had lo studente. The plural of studente that means students is studenti. So I will also have to make the plural of this article saying gli studenti. When we have a feminine noun, we will precede this feminine noun with the articles in the singular form la or L apostrophe. We will use la in front of most of the singular feminine nouns, but we will use L apostrophe in front of nouns that starts with a vowel. That are, again, feminine. So if we have the noun amica, that means female friend, this is a feminine and singular noun, but it starts with the vowel. So I will have to choose the definitive article L apostrophe. The good thing about articles, definitive articles in the feminine form, is that the plural it's the same for both of the versions. So we will have la ragazza that turns into le ragazze. We will have l'amica in the singular form that turns into le amiche. The indefinitive articles are clearly just singular because they translate the English a. So we will have just a distinction of gender here. So if we're using an indefinitive articles in front of a noun that is masculine, we will use un or uno. When do we use uno? We will use uno just in front of nouns that starts with ps, pn, z, or S plus consonant. Instead, for the female part, for the female gender, we will use indefinitive article that precede a female singular noun, una, and we will only use un apostrophe in front of feminine singular nouns that starts with vowels, like in this example, amica, again, friend, female friend. This is a feminine singular noun. If we want to say a friend, we would say un apostrophe amica. So remember, when we're dealing with articles and nouns in Italian, we will have to make adjustment depending on gender and on number. See you soon. Ciao ciao.